You've been hearing a lot about government shutdowns recently.
And people are frustrated.
But is this really how the government is supposed to function?
No. Congress passed the Congressional Budget Act of 1974 to keep a shutdown from happening.
But it actually did just the opposite. Congress is supposed to pass a budget by October 1st of every year and send it to the president to sign.
But in recent years, Congress hasn't been able to agree, and this causes a funding gap, creating the government to shut down. The first was in 1976. Since then, there have been 20.
The longest shutdown was in December 1995, when the government closed for 21 days. But what does it actually mean when the government shuts down?
Your flight will still leave on time because air traffic controllers still have to go to work.
The post office will remain open, so you'll still be able to get your mail.
But for more than 42,000 veterans living in Syracuse who rely on the federal government for their health care, a government shutdown could cause a major problem.
Government shutdowns actually affects military service members, veterans, and their families in many ways.
Maury says active duty military getting paychecks every month and veterans receiving health care or disability services may see those benefits impacted if the government remains shut down.
What if in the event that this happens a little longer than short term? They can't guarantee that you're going to get paid or get your disability benefits every so month.
In the event of a shutdown, if a veteran wants to go on base for all medical care, they can be seen with no problem. But if they decide to go off base to receive any non-emergency care, they may not be able to be seen.
But Maury says there's a safety net put in place for this very reason.
If there's ever a shutdown, like I said, there's always a backup plan to make sure that military service members and families are taken care of.
Maury says that veterans are just as frustrated as we are that the government can't keep itself open.
Why the hell are we in a government shutdown to begin with?
The last government shutdown was resolved in just a few hours.
But now, the government is only funded through March 23rd, so another shutdown is looming on the horizon. I'm Alexa Scott.
And I'm Allison Calliguire. NCC knows, and now you do too.